The election is literally after tomorrow, guys. Again, it's about to happen, right? The world changes literally forever. In today's video, there's a lot of comms about that specific date. Hello everyone, hope you guys are having an amazing day. XRP's around 50 cents. Please XRP go up. What else? What more can we say? Right. Bitcoin did dump a bit. Now, you guys ready? It's about to get spicy, guys. Please like today's video, and let's go. Now, guys, there's from part of XRP in the XRP community. Now, this is quite interesting. Week 44 to week 45, as the Riddlers stated, guys. On Big Short's bio, we see 44 to 45, assuming he's talking about the week, right? And it starts when? So week 44 finishes tonight, guys, and then week 45 starts, right? So officially this upcoming week, and that's the week of elections. Now, since Mr. Poole liked my last post from Cryptomaniac probably a long time ago, I must ask, is something huge coming our way? Any dates? Remember the 5th of November. Look at that, guys. Trump says it's going to be one of the most interesting days in our country. Pay attention.
And then they say he lost the popular vote, but you know, it's tough. But I have a feeling, I mean, the polls are showing we're going to win everything. We're going to win the popular vote, and I think things are going to be very interesting. It's going to be one of the most interesting days in the history of our country, and it's going to be the most important election in the history of our country. And if we win, which we should, because we got a big lead.
Wow, guys, right? So even he confirmed it's going to be one of the most interesting days in the history of our country, right? Insane to even think about. Just think about of that statement, guys. But here we go. So maybe we could front run that day, guys, right? That's literally after tomorrow. Why? Because Mr. Poole once upon a time tweeted these few images. Look at this. November 5th of 2020. We see this hand, right, with like blood or something, guys. And then, wait a moment.
Now, if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath for the whole. That's going to be the least of it. It's going to be a bloodbath for the country. That'll be the least of it.
So Trump is saying, if we don't win, guys, or if I don't win, well, there's going to be a bloodbath. Usually, that statement is pertaining toward the market, is it not? Right? Oh, there's a bloodbath, guys, and you want to buy it when there's blood on the streets, right? So, a lot of people are saying she does win, guys, but then something obviously happens around that same point when she does win. Though I don't think the system collapses right now, but I do believe maybe there will actually be blood, right? If she does win, guys. Why? Trump says Kamala broke it, I'll fix it, right? She hasn't come into office yet, so maybe this is foreshadowing what's literally upcoming, guys, right? I'm telling you, I feel like he needs to come back when things literally beg, guys. When people beg for some type of solution, right? For some type of solution that's happening with the world and all the wars and everything negative, guys, within the world. Yes, it is happening right now, but it probably needs to be a lot worse, right? Then one day he will come in overnight, guys, when the collapse is happening, and then he'll introduce a lot of different solutions. One of is a new financial system, introducing what? XRP. But we'll see, guys, right? The reason I'm invested into XRP is for this moment, basically, right? Is that it's a hedge, guys. And if the world goes to S, well, at least I have XRP, right, to profit off of it, because they're going to do the same exact thing, guys. So why wouldn't we? So from Ashley. Wonder though if anything is gonna happen with Trump that's big today, guys. Look at this. So today is 11:03, right? 11:03. You dropped 0 numerology. We got 11:03, guys, today. But again, this number does point, which today is a special day, guys, because it is 11:03. But this number is what? Here it is, guys, right? That's mirrored 11:03 right here. And then he says shh, but remember, Big Short stated shh is the last thing you'll hear before it's too late. Too late as in what? You guys can see how the towers are already burning, guys, right? It's already set, which basically just shows, I'm guessing, destruction, guys, right? Will you still be here? Look at that. Again, Mr. Poole told us he's coming back, supposedly, during this event, guys. And it hasn't happened yet, because we still haven't heard shh, right? Silence. And he will be there to fix it, guys, 100%. Now, is he good or bad? Nobody knows. But 11:03, right? Time is ticking. Check this out. 11:05, an announcement. 11/5/2021. If not now, when? Right. And you know what's funny? On May 11th, guys, right? So 5/11, 11/5, reverse. He posted this image, which points towards push to reset the world. Isn't that crazy, guys? So does that mean Harris will push this button, or whoever is in office? Not that day, no, but in her term, right? The election, the reset. We'll see, or unless it's that day, but I don't think it is, guys. I do believe things need to get worse first, guys, than it is right now. Check this out. 3:11, 11:03 right here, guys, right? 11:33 right here as well. A golden egg. Well, if she does get in office, guys, this the one other time someone pointed out that Mr. Poole stated 2024, guys. Look at this, 2024. Watch closely, gold, right? And the reason why these are all ramping up, guys, look at that. China as well, pointed towards China. New solution. No return, right? I don't know. Maybe something could be happening, but this would pertain towards the Black Swan events, guys. I don't think it's a collapse, right? If anything does happen, EU destruction, oil. Election day +1. Election day +1, guys. A lot of these certain groups did say that something could be happening around election day, right? But I don't think so. Maybe it does. So I'll just prepare for anything, guys. Though wouldn't that be insane if it did? Now, okay, David Schwartz, I give up. What is the Roku channel? Right, you all have until November 4th to figure out what the Roku channel is. What is it? Well, it's weird that you that you haven't figured this out yet, right? And again, this was on 11:05, a day after 11:04, right? Remember the what? The 5th of November. And then he replied to that tweet. Look at this, 9:40 p.m., which is 13. So is the Roku channel 13, guys? Again, strange. I don't know, guys, but extremely strange, right? But what I do know of is, I know that a lot of people probably don't like the riddles and such, guys. But what I do know is they love throwing hints and clues, right? With numbers, especially. Christine Lagarde, former IMF director, stressed the need for interoperability among payment systems to tackle cross-border remittance challenges, guys. Look at that. The wise owl says there needs to be a change of systems, an upgrade, an update.
Linkages between payment systems. Because at the moment we have too fragmented a payment system around the world.
Exactly, guys. Just imagine islands that are disconnected to each other. It all needs to be connected somehow, some way, and that's XRP 100%. I literally believe it in my heart.
Result of which, if, for instance, people want to remit money back home, and it is the case for a lot of migrants who are working away from home and want to send their salary back home, it takes forever, it's very expensive, it does funny loop-the-loop circuits around the world for some countries. So interlinking payment systems so that people can actually transact easily and cheaply and transparently, so that remittances can go back to the Philippines or to Thailand or to Mexico in a smooth and cheap way. That is important. And it's the reason why we in Europe, we have a system which is called Target Instant Payment System, which applies to retail transactions and which within Europe work in that fashion: fast, cheap, transparent. And yesterday, a couple of days ago, we announced that we were prepared to link that TIPS, this instant payment system, with other instant payment systems around the world. And they are blossoming.
Of course. Well, the EU is already working with Ripple, and XRP is a cross-border remittance protocol that bridges global payment systems, guys. Right? They tell you right in front of your face, but then most people won't realize it until it's too late. Whether you have enough XRP or not, it's going to happen. You have had years to prepare, guys. Look at that. At some point, they will flip the switch, guys, and the reset will happen. It's just
and then
it's just literally patience, right? Check this video out from Ham, X, and Sam, guys.
An eagle right here, or the phoenix, perhaps. Wing right here, eye right here, beak and lower beak and mouth right there. Possibly. I'm not sure. But the main thing I notice is that we're looking at what we think is the Andromeda Galaxy through a hole in the clouds. Okay, and it turns out that's something called the fall streak hole. It is such holes are formed when water temperature in the clouds is below freezing, but the water is in a supercooled state, has not frozen yet due to the lack of ice nucleation. When ice crystals do form, a domino effect is set off, causing the water droplets around the crystal to evaporate. This leaves a large, often circular hole in the cloud. So we've got now a couple of hints saying that the phoenix is coming. Phoenix represents transformational change, and we've got this hole in the cloud that was set up by this domino effect. Okay, and then it's all pointing to Andromeda. So what is Andromeda? It was the daughter of Cepheus and Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia was apparently an obnoxious loudmouth, bragged about how beautiful her daughter was. Poseidon didn't like that comparison, and he took her, stripped her naked, chained her to a rock, and sent his sea monsters after her. Turns out, though, Perseus was flying overhead on his winged horse with Medusa's head that he had just slaughtered, and he comes down, he kills the monster, he breaks the chain, sets her free, they get married and live happily ever after, and of course, Perseus is the ancestor to the Persians, who are the Iranian people. Now, as I've been digging into this, a lot of what's coming really seems to be centered around this new payment network that's coming out in Europe. There's a lot of components to it, and Ripple is just all over it.
Interesting. Mr. Poole did point towards Poseidon once before.
And so I think what we're being told here is that, there's a series of events, dominoes that have been set in motion that's going to bring about this transformational change, and Iran is going to be the trigger, and that is the sanctions that the U.S. is trying to force everyone to comply with, and not, they don't want anyone trading with Iran.
Wow, that was from years ago, guys, right? And those things are happening right now as we speak. Crazy, isn't it? The fountain for today's video comes from X Family, Mr. Poole Popcorn. Popcorn 429, guys. Watch XRP on August 13th and on November 4th from Bearable Guy 123. Uh-oh. Look at that. A specific date. Hopefully they pump it before anything crazy, disastrous happens. Please. Please, God. Not Benicio Vice, but I'm actually getting excited, guys. Maybe Trump does come into play. We will see, though. Not Benicio Vice. But always, that's what face me. See ya.